There's no next semester.
4 years of school and you have nothing to show for it.
We have the one that, it can probably solve any question that you bring to him. But then we have to still pray for him to eventually find a wife. Doesn't work for everybody, but okay.
They call it a degree. 4 years, maybe 5, maybe 6. But what they're actually handing you at the end isn't just a certificate. It's proof. Proof that you survived something that was quietly shaping you the whole time. Welcome to Life is a Skit, a podcast where we ask questions they didn't put on the test. Today, we're talking to final year students who are about to finish the test run and face the final boss, the real world.
So, today we're going to be going over a few things. So let's jump right in. If you were to describe your final year in a single word, what would that be and why wouldn't it be enough? So, one word for your final year, what would that be?
Hectic. Why is not enough?
Yeah.
I feel like hectic summarizes it for me, Sha.
Hectic is enough.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
Mine, I'll say carefree.
Carefree?
Yes. I'll be more carefree.
Okay. For me, I would say challenging, actually. Challenging, because my eyes are seeing... Guy, I don't know how you can say carefree, because for me, it has been challenging. So basically, just picture this, yeah? We are in a training camp. Yeah. But this training camp, there is no coach. And then you have to figure out how to go through the drills by yourself. Just keep that in mind. So your school experience, like, what's like the most creative way you survived a deadline? And I actually don't mind going first with this because I had
love it.
So yeah, I think it was earlier this year, before our exams, for first semester exams, we had a design project to submit. And it was supposed to be a group thing. We actually worked on it. We were supposed to work on it throughout the entire semester. And then this is me and my group. We did not do anything. I was submit like that week. We now decided to start. And I had to like pull an all-nighter, just 1 or 2 fingers crossed. Let's hope they don't check this thing thoroughly type of work. And I don't know, I don't know how to put it, but like all the knowledge, all the creative juices that we must have just came out. I spoke to this guy. I spoke to one of my other guys in our department, just put something together that night. And we presented. Surprisingly, we had like the best presentation for like 1 night, 2 days.
Happy for you.
I was like,
Love it.
yeah, crazy. But I don't think I was trying that again, Sha. Yeah.
For me, most creative way, I think I've had like really bad deadlines. Most of like really things I'm about to do are either my projects or maybe a presentation. And I'm just what I usually do best. Go to AI, let's find like a story.
Okay.
Turn like my notes into a story.
Yeah.
I've been doing this for like the longest time. Read it, look up my book, trust God. I'm like, oh, you did so well. Thank you. Do it again.
That's interesting. Where was this secret when I was reading all those demo notes?
Okay, so having deadlines, I don't think I won't say I work well with deadlines, so I just try to finish up on time. And you know me, maybe most times, I won't say I like doing things early, but I just like doing things when it's convenient for me. You know that I should be any very well for that. I like doing things for me. And the fact that I stay up late until 9, so I just like work to, I know that I'm feeling sleep. Then I don't feel next, I don't have anything to do. I just continue. I won't say it's crazy, but like that's just the best way I handle things and that was probably to stress me later.
I think both of you have better ways of handling deadlines than I do.
No, it's not better. It's just, it just works.
That's what for me, like.
And every time I'm like, okay, I'll do better next time. I never do better next time.
Okay, still in that line, you have projects, so you have a couple of things to do. How do you balance them to ensure, they are done ahead of time, on time, within time, like 1 to 10?
Okay, so from 1 to 10, it's like a 4.5.
4.5, okay?
That's not good though.
That's not good.
It's very low.
Yeah.
It's very, very low. I do a lot of things. So there's this list in my head. I get the first 3 done. The remaining many things just end up spilling over to the next day, and then we spill over, and then they spill over. I've never had a day where I don't have a spill over of yesterday's work. Never had a day.
Never is crazy, Sha.
I make it work. I feel like that's why I still keep doing it. I still make it work. I still come out doing well. So.
I just know I prioritize myself. I'll be very happy. So before I think about being happy, I'll just like, okay, I comfortable doing this thing at this time. And if yes, I'll do it. So I'm not about it. So I am. And that is so probably can be 7, can be some days, can be 7 or some days. But it can be 10. But it all depends on my abilities.
Well, for me, I'd like to think it's high, but reality has shown me that's not really high. So I think I'm more of a 4 or 6. I have good days and bad days. There are some days I actually get like everything done. Days like that, some days I'm a 2, sometimes it's a 7. So far, what's one thing that has happened to you throughout uni that you didn't expect? Like coming into uni now, okay, I thought I was going to be a bit free. I don't know, for me, Sha, I thought I was going to be free. And look, yeah, I am, but not in the sense that I wanted. So I thought, okay, coming to uni, I'll be free. School be a thing, but school won't really be the thing. And then I'll get to like do a couple of other stuffs. And then school still be there. I just felt like I had bigger dreams for uni. Now, train question to you. Was there something that you wanted to do or you wanted coming into uni? And right now, I mean, both of you are in your final year, that you realize that, oh, I never actually did this thing, or this thing wasn't as I thought it was.
So like before I entered the uni, I used to like carry very creative side, only like industry, like style and fashion and all that. So when I was in uni, I knew that, okay, like this thing is going to work for me. If I need to be private school, a lot of this thing aren't going to work. Like that, let me just keep my head down, finish, and just graduate. Then when I'm done, yeah, I can go back to those things that, yeah, I love doing. But for now, I don't think I had any expectation when I was on uni. I don't think I had any expectation. I just think I would say, yeah, let me just get what I have to do done.
Okay.
To continue from where he stopped, I don't think I had any expectations coming into uni. I was just glad to finally be in university because the journey to entering girls is nothing to write home about. But one thing that your younger self would be so shocked to find out that I'm not is athletic.
Really?
I'm not even covering. I'm like, how did you go
I'm
through
surprised too.
4 years of school and you have nothing to show for it? Not track, not anything. I didn't even participate. Talk less of winning a medal. There's even no attempted participation, nothing.
I would have never guessed.
Exactly. I think that's just mostly it for me. Though I never had any expectation, I was like, at least like join is 18 or something.
Yeah.
Never did. School almost killed me.
If you were to look at how everything has gone so far, like, okay, you guys don't even have too many expectations. But now you're in your final year and we're almost done. Thank God. What's like a skill that you said, like, this final year it's not even about just the academics. It's not just about school or whatever. Or it could still be about school, but what's that one skill that you can kind of point to that this is what my final year was testing, or this is what it was building?
My patience. Tested my patience.
Okay.
Every blessed.
Okay.
Okay, but on a serious note, I think final year builds the version of Divine that can do stuff on her own.
Okay.
When I entered my final year, when I was entering my final year level, I prayed about it and then, because how do I explain it? When I entered my final year, normally I thought I would like have a position in school or in church, and God was like, nah, nothing for you. And then the job was to do stuff on my own without being forced to. Do you get like?
Okay.
So it built a version of me that learns to build for my own. So that's like, it's very stressful, guys. Stay inside.
What I can say is that I don't think, before I entered uni, I didn't think I was going to, because surprisingly, the semester I went to, I didn't really care about school. I was like, oh, and have fun and stuff like that. Like after Sunday level, I told myself that, oh yeah, I was spending this much money and like, let me just try and see how far I can push myself. And since then I pushed myself so far beyond. I like, when most people see that, oh, Chidera this, kind of love, and I go, okay, I just try. Like there's really no secret to it. I just try. Because they ask, okay, how do you judge your social life and your academics? And I read at my convenience. I read when it's starting to for exam. Like,
doesn't work for everybody, but okay.
It doesn't work for everybody, but like, it works for me. I didn't believe it.
Patience thing was, I almost lost my mind, like, on multiple occasions. Like, from how would somebody be behaving like this, or why are these lecturers like this? So just I'm not sure I still want to do this thing. Can't I just like end now? But yeah, I think overall, like you said, it just makes you grow. When you face all these things once, twice, you kind of know, oh, I can actually do this thing. I just need to like put some effort. I just need to like lock in quotes. And I think that's been it for me. Now I want to ask us, was there like a moment where like we're not sure anymore? It doesn't even have to be in your final year. Like, was there a moment like throughout that you were just like tired emotionally? You don't know if you were going to like, if you wanted to continue or if you were going to make it. I don't know. Was there any points like that?
Every morning.
Every morning. Okay.
I think I don't been that bad.
Uh-huh.
Because me, man, it's a concern me, you go for like that, you know, the food. If somebody does something to piss me off, I'll just be like, oh, there's no need to even update. I'm just waiting to slide. But I think one time that, or let me say, period that sustained me emotionally, well, it's 100 level second semester. It's only level first semester. That was like, suicide time, like, I feel like my emotions affected my school. Like, just that time, just that period.
Still anchoring on that like emotional base somehow. You know how once you're done with school now, this is probably like the last time you see a couple of people, at least for a very long time or forever safe. So your immediate social circle is around you because you're in school. But after this moment, everybody will like go their separate ways and you then have to be intentional. Now, what would you say your friend group types are? Like, we all have different types of friends. So how do you like, you don't have to drop names. You don't have to drop names. Don't drop names, okay? Don't let them come for us. But yeah, just give a description of like the different people in your social group.
In the friend group or the different friend groups you're in.
Whichever one works. Whichever one works.
I'm trying to.
You have a couple.
Yes, you know that I have very distinct friend groups. My friend group ranges from people that are exceptionally brilliant to people that don't care about school at all. So that's just the best I can put to live and on camera. I don't say anything more than that.
Give us
So
some
you
details
understand.
now. Give us some
I don't
details.
think I say
Don't mention names. You don't have to mention names. Just like, okay, we have the one that, I don't know if I should be saying this, but we have the one that nobody's going to know. Minus the guy. We have the one that, it can probably solve any question that you bring to him. But then we have to still pray for him to eventually find a wife.
yes.
That's
not what I'm trying to say. That's not what I'm trying to share. It's the other side. Yes, we know the scholars I have as friends and roommates. That's friends. But that ones now, I don't know how to classify them.
Just try it.
The best I can use is wiki. You love to have fun.
Okay.
And school is not like the priority. Yeah, like that is okay, why we are friends. So I have people that love to have fun. Let me just use one word. Drug addicts, scholars, people who love sports. That's a very distinct friend groups. That's why people can never predict. Can't listen around. I like most times when they like get to meet you, like when you get to like travel one version, they'll be like, oh, I didn't expect it to be like this. I didn't expect it to be like this. That's wild, Sha. That's like on different ends. So yeah, now like, are you trying to be in the middle to now pick the best of everything? Or no, I won't really say I pick the best of everything. It's just because I like passing. I love academic education. I love it. And I also like having fun. So I mean, I have to have the best of the thoughts. That was like I see. Okay.
I don't think I have distinct friend groups. I just think, okay, the transition from like my first year, second year, third year. Well, I went from, I don't think they're even distinct, like just the same stuff people.
Just give like some description. Okay,
the one that, like nothing's coming to my head. Like they're not regular, but they're regular. There's nothing that separates them as they are these ones. They're not. Now I know why I do not pursue anything athletic because none of my friends are athletic to save my life. That's why. Just putting it out there, Sha. Okay, school. They're very active in school activities. I think that's why I also am too. They I don't know. Like they're just them. There's nothing I can say. Okay, that is something that we do. Obviously, they're serious with school because, bruh, they're very nice people. Okay, that's one. So they're very social. Okay, that's one. That's something. That's an actual bit. They're very social. They know how to find the balance between I care about school and I won't let school determine my world. Exactly. They find that very. I have one that is a full-time front end and back end developer, and it's on a 4.9 something.
That's crazy.
Bro, the boy works all day, all time, and he's paid and still to draw. I don't know how, but yeah. So like I have like a mix of everything. But yeah, I think that's mostly it.
I think my friend groups are like this. Hope they don't come after me, shaft. I have some people that all they want to do with their life is this school thing. Like they just want to be serious with school, get their good grades, maybe have a few friends. They're good with their lives. Then I have people that they want to experience everything, like every event, every party, anything that is happening socially. They are aware. They are active. They know. They can choose not to go sometimes, but they know everything that is happening. They just know. We're not dropping names.
Yes.
We're not dropping names now. No names mentioned. Exactly.
You should fit where it's Cinderella.
Exactly. So we have that. And then I think I also have people that they might not push you academically, but like just they will push you to grow beyond the normal constructs of like school, work, and all that. They push you to like ask like maybe some deep questions or like figure out things you probably be uncomfortable that I will probably be uncomfortable with. Emotional stuff. Yeah, I sure you want that you want to explain. See, these are the issues, but okay. these are the issues. So was there a part of yourself you could say that you lost in school, or there was a part that you formed and you're glad you kept this?
Okay, maybe I can answer that one first.
Okay.
A part of myself I know I lost in school is being carefree,
Okay.
how I relate with people. Because naturally, you're like, it's not like I came from a world where everything was white. No, like I knew what life was before, but I feel like there's like a part of me that just disappeared. Because people would show you that you don't have to be nice to me, don't be nice to me, I'll never be nice to you back.
Mm-hmm.
As much as you want to be that bigger person, you're like sometimes or for or half for her. And then I don't know that usually just be nice to people. Now I'm very guarded. Like I first of all see where you're at, then I'm like, okay, now I can be where you are at too. Yeah. And the part of myself I'm happy I never got to lose was how easily I can connect with people.
You did.
So yeah, that's the song.
I think this guy has like the opposites.
The parts that I lost, I would say my creative side. I need to still there somewhere, but like I'm not as creative as I used to be. And like sometime last year, I think one night, I got the creative director, and I was just like, I doubted myself and I didn't like it. I doubted myself that can I still do what I used to do before? I was saying that I wasn't doing something that time. I had one kind of last job, but like, let's leave for now. Like after that particular events, I actually felt bad. But like, I think that's the only thing I can say that, okay, I'm not happy that I didn't.
Well, I think I'll just say that I've changed a couple of times in this school, and that's quite well. But I used to be more careful. I even used to model and like do stuff, but I think that didn't totally go. It just like evolved into something else. But like I would say that I'm glad for all the experiences that I've had so far, because they are still me. Some of them were always there. I just never saw them. I'm glad that I could understand myself better.
Like not understand, yeah.
Well, that's fine. Carefully for me, at least, was that anything that comes as it comes, I'll take it. Or we'll see where the wind takes us. Like that type of thing.
I think
now
for
I
me,
kind of plan.
For me, carefree is like, before I do something, I don't have to think too much about it. Now I overthink about everything I'm about to do. So yeah, that's just it.
You can be carefree as you overthink. When I say I'm carefree, it just means that I just don't let a lot of things get me. I'm like, oh, nah, it's not the space. That's what I mean by carefree. Like, prioritize myself first before any other thing. So that's what I think carefree is. I don't know if you guys see you're very carefree before. I don't think like
Am I the problem?
Wrong.
So briefly, yeah, would you say that you played it safe? I mean, we're in final year. Look back a bit. Did you play it safe? He said absolutely.
I did. I felt like I could have done really crazy things throughout my 3 years. The minus GPA, I've done really good. Well, trying to keep up with the Jones.
You played it safe too.
I feel safe. To the best of ability, I feel safe. Because like me in school, me before here, or like me outside school, it's very friendly.
Well, that's actually surprising. I'd like to know what not playing it safe would have looked like.
See,
for both of you, because I know that you both have done some pretty wild things. Like, but yeah, maybe we'll circle back to this, or we'll find out after the pod what those wild things were. But yeah, so now let's like move on to like the final stages. In this part, you cannot say, well, it depends, or I'm not quite sure, or like you cannot give vague answers. Okay, what's one thing you're scared of right now? One thing.
Oh, me, very easy, being broke.
Who is this guy?
I've always wanted being broke all my life, so
Okay.
I don't really have feelings. That's one thing I'm absolutely scared of. Well, I feel it's into first.
Being broke then fading.
Yes.
What's one thing you're scared of right now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Really?
When it happens, it happens. I move on.
That's mad. That's cool. Me, honestly speaking, I'm scared of like unknown stuff. Like, I don't know if it's that I developed an ability to see. Yeah, like that's the issue. Everything is unknown and like there's no next semester. So I'm like, okay, there's something there that I can't even like place my hand around. And sometimes it scares me.
Just take each day as it comes.
I'm learning that, but still not removing away the fear yet. So in one sentence, if your university experience was like a thesis, like a final project or something,
Currently.
what would that be? What would be the topic? I want to hear the topic.
If what?
If your uni experience was like a thesis,
It would be
think about it. Think about it.
if was the topic or like the storyline.
Topic, then like maybe a short storyline. What's about?
Okay, I think I'll call it Wild Things. And the background to it is this song by the Shakara. If you know the song, you understand why I'm calling it Wild Things.
Okay.
So it's like about just wild things and how different things are happening, like different what happens today. You're like, okay, some of them like this, some of them like, nah, I'm feeling a different script. Different script. Like my whole final year was make a book, bro, to sell. Anticipate, guys.
Oh yeah,
Final year or like school in general.
the school in general, everything.
I don't think I have that. First, I've got a lot of things. I don't think I have a particular text.
Give it one.
I'm on Tales of Chidera. I don't like space. I
Tales of Chidera.
just feel like my side quest, because I know me, I love having side quests.
Okay. So it's be like a part series.
Exactly, like something like that. Like it's not even, it can't even be a part series, because like sometimes I just want to know thing. Like I'll be like, okay. Like now, there was one time last semester when we had the test stuff and I had the concert series. I was this close to going leaving school after the concert. I'm sorry, after the test for the concert, because I'm like, I'm not even the well, a lot of times that happened before, but like just because it was my final year, I had it having next year. I was like, man, it's not worth it.
I think mine is a bit weird, but I know why I'm saying it like that. It's be like the explorer's journey, something like that. Yeah, like, cause I felt like I tried a lot of things, like a number of things actually. And I'm still on it. So yeah, if you were to drop one word for somebody that, okay, you're listening to this podcast for the first time and you're just entering uni or your second year, what would you say?
You said in the second year.
Yeah.
Just entry. Don't do it. Go back.
Go back to where? Okay. She said go back. Chidera, what would you say?
Subscribe. Let's prepare first.
Yeah, okay.
Nobody's better than you, just do your best. Somebody better than just once you admit do your best, just keep on doing something actually.
Yeah, fair.
On a serious note, let's be different. That's all.
That's also what we do. So the men have deep words for you. That's why we invited guests. Man will just be listening to live the skits, you'll be fine. Like us, guys.
Like keep listening, keep watching.
Yeah.
Shout out to our soon-to-be graduates for sharing their stories. If you're currently still a student trying to survive uni, and adults triggered by the thoughts of uni, do us a solid and share this episode with your friends. Let them feel what you are feeling. Follow the show, leave a review, and we'll see you in the next episode.